Please listen carefully.
Brother's Nest is written and directed by Clayton Jacobson and was screened at the 2018 Fantasia Film Festival. Clayton Jacobson also happens to be one of the two leads in the film, which is a dark comedy/family drama out of Australia. The film starts off at dawn, where we see our two protagonists approaching a house in the middle of the countryside. They start suiting up in these Breaking Bad-esque orange jumpsuits, which definitely indicates that something nefarious is about to go down. When I see something like that, I immediately suspect there's going to be a body. We start to learn that these two are in fact brothers, and that they are breaking into their childhood home, and plotting on murdering their stepfather. Their mother has cancer, and only a couple months left to live. She left her house to her new husband in the will, and they don't trust him, so they want to frame his death as a suicide so that the house stays in the family when their mom eventually passes away. This film, in a certain sense, follows in the footsteps of Hereditary that also came out this year about the inescapable horror that is one's family, and there's something very similar here. Jeff, the older brother, keeps invoking the words of their father, who committed suicide, and as the film points out, there's something darkly poetic and fitting about them framing the man who took his place in the same manner. The film has a very dark sense of humor and is very reminiscent of early Coen brothers, and particularly Blood Simple and Fargo. The film's soundtrack, in fact, is straight up a ripoff of Fargo's soundtrack. It certainly does not possess the visual flair that the Coens bring to the table, but it is extremely sharply written and acerbically funny until it isn't funny anymore and it dives into full-on horror. The single location and the very few number of actors make this feel almost like a play. I think that by stripping it down even more, the whole biblical, patricidal aspect and element of the film would be even more powerful. And I actually feel like this screenplay would work beautifully on the stage. But this is an extremely solid effort, and if you're in the mood for a Coen-esque / Martin McDonagh type dark comedy, then you could certainly do a lot worse, and I definitely recommend checking this one out. So as always, thanks very much for watching the video. Be sure to hit the like button if you like the review, subscribe if you're new, and if you want to, I guess. And this is actually the last film that I will be covering from the Fantasia Film Festival that finished about 2 weeks ago, so now these are all done, and I'm going back to a regular sort of movie a week-ish schedule. So anybody that, followed along with all these reviews, thanks very much, and see you soon.